1835 Paseo San Luis. I'll say it again, 1835 Paseo San Luis in Sierra Vista, Arizona. That's where you'll find the Huachuca Art Gallery, and that's where you'll find a lot of art that you may think, oh, I missed art in the park, oh, I'm too late. No, you're not too late, because we're here 365 days out of every year, and we have plenty of art for you to look at. Welcome to this 1st of November 2025. It's a Saturday, and what do we got in store, Teresa?
We have our featured artist reception from 3 to 5, so don't forget to drop by.
From 3 to 5, there'll be refreshments. And what's so special about a student show?
Our student show, it showcases the people that have come and taken our classes all during the year. And it is just a time for them to showcase, for us to showcase the upcoming artists of the community.
Absolutely.
And we have some very, very good artists.
Well, we're going to show you a couple of pieces here in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And the pieces that you see on the wall behind me are basically students that have taken classes from artists here at the gallery, including one of my own students who has posted his photography up here. Sergeant Major Jason Fries, this piece right here is an example of a shot that he took during my class just a couple of months ago. It went very well, and I'm very encouraged to maybe do another class in the upcoming spring. But he took advantage of the techniques of framing. As you can see within that image, there's a grasshopper, and it's being framed by the straw. So that was his. I asked him, I said, so what compels you? What do you think your approach to photography might be as a result of this class? And he told me, I think if I was to take up photography seriously, I would go into the macro world, because I love insects. So he would love to be able to do that sort of thing. Teresa, you have a couple of students that did their work as well.
I have Marcia Earhart. She took one of my Roadrunner classes. And then I also have Bet Karen. And then Callie Ryan over here. She's actually in our gallery along with Marcia. And I did this class this year about with a Roadrunner. And in my classes, I try to teach how to mix oil paints on the canvas as you're painting it. That way you don't end up with a bunch of random colors that you may or may not use in the future paintings. So it's fun.
And you can also see other students' work up here, like this magnet one, which I think is really clever. A nice creative way of using magnetic tiles in order to attach to the gears. And yeah, it's... keep in mind, these are students that are doing this. And why is it important for the students to be able to have this opportunity that we do every November? What is it that makes this so special for them?
Well, first off, the classes, it gives them an opportunity to try out a medium. If they're not familiar with it and they think they may want to give it a try, it's the perfect opportunity for them to try out the medium. And most all of our classes, the artist that's giving the class furnishes the supplies. So it's a good way to, like I said, to try it out and see how you like it. And then every year, so mark your calendars, every year, the month of November is our student art show. So you can see the works of the upcoming artists that have taken the classes. And you can see from year to year, if they take multiple classes, the progression that they do. And we just have some incredible students that have showcased their art this year.
And will some of the students actually be here later today, starting at 3 o'clock?
They will.
So people can come out and actually meet some of these student artists.
And the reception will
right.
be from 3 to 5 today. Like I said, there'll be refreshments. There'll be several of the students will be here. And Todd, on the wall behind me, these are Nathan Russell's kids' classes.
Oh, okay.
So these images, you can see these are kids who really have some spark of talent, and they're learning the boldness of putting their work on the wall in public for people to look at. I mean, that does take a little bit of courage, especially if you're new to it, because you don't know if you're good enough. You don't. I mean, even as adults, we have that same type of doubt, self-doubt. But
You were just talking about this one.
this one right here, the ghost at its grave. The reason why this one, I find this one so compelling, besides the fact that it was a child that did it, is if you take a look at how the tree branch is silhouetted in the dark against the dark, it's still defined. But what impressed me the most was the light fading on the ground around the ghost, the specter here, and how it just kind of fades and gets duller and duller and duller. That is something that sometimes I wonder if it can truly be taught, especially at that age, to be able to understand that that's how light works.
And how old were these kids? What's the age range for the kids' wall here?
The youngest is about 8 years old, and the oldest is about 13 years old. So that's his current, but it's not limited to that. You can have a little younger, and you can even go up to, I think the age is 14, 17,
maybe.
17 years old. But Nathan does an amazing job with the kids, and they have really progressed quite a way.
So this is the wall with the younger kids.
Yes.
Exactly.
And then this is the wall with some of the older
Right.
teens.
Now, if I had to choose my favorite, which is difficult to do, I mean, this one has a Tim Hurst flair, one of our really dynamic artists, but it has the same type of vibrant colors that Tim Hurst would use.
Right.
One of our local painters. This one, on the other hand, of the Tombstone Man, really appeals to me because it shows the expression of color and shade, almost Picasso-like, if you ask
Right.
me. So really, it has a lot of advanced techniques, wouldn't you say, Teresa?
Yes, and I really like this one. She has taken so many of our classes throughout the years, and her work is just incredible.
And a person can actually buy their artwork, right? Some of them are at least are for sale.
Some
I
of
noticed,
them
right?
are for sale.
Some of them are for
You'll
sale.
see some of them do have prices on them. Others are very dear to the artist's heart, and they don't want to get rid of them. And
Gotcha.
I understand that.
Well, you know, November is a busy month, as you already know. November, 27th is Thanksgiving Day, Teresa. Do you know what else happens on November 27th?
That is
No, you don't know. No. It's my wife's birthday.
Oh no, I'm
On
sorry.
November
Well,
27th.
happy
Yeah.
future birthday.
So I need to find something for her as well.
You do.
But you know what? Even if I were to get her a diamond necklace, it will not make her as happy as the fact that on that same day, that evening, her Cincinnati Bengals play the Ravens. And if the Bengals win, that'll be the best birthday she's ever had. So it doesn't matter what I get. But we have other things coming up. I mean, Thanksgiving, we have a lot of autumn stuff, and we'll point a couple of those things out before the end of this episode.
We also have Christmas
Christmas.
right around the corner.
Let's talk it
People will be
right around the
decorating
corner.
for Christmas.
Actually, literally right around the corner here.
We have our tree up, and we have tons of hand-done ornaments for you to choose from if you need a special little something for your tree this year. We have Christmas cards that are all one of a kind that our artists have produced. Earrings, little Christmas earrings. if you need something for that special holiday party.
And then take a look at this collection of Christmas ornaments done by Holly Fries. Just a massive amount. I just love her work. I adore her work. She does fantastic work. But when you look at the massive amounts of ornaments and cards and everything that we have already, and it's going to increase over the next few weeks, you probably wonder, well, I don't know what to get so-and-so. I have no idea. Well, don't fret, because you can get a gift card right from the desk, the register, and you can give a gift card to whoever it is you want to give it to, and they can come in and select what they would like to hang on their Christmas tree for the holidays.
That's right.
Well, my wife is very much into seasonal decorating. In other words, when autumn comes around, we go with more earthy tones. We get some of those fake leafy oak leaves and stuff covering the table and
Well,
stuff.
do we have the proper gifts for her decorating then?
We sure do. We have some earthy toned images and artwork. Bill Cetera, he does wood burning. And I've known him now since I've been a member of the gallery for almost 6 years. And his work just gets increasingly more amazing. The detail that he provides with what do they call that? A burn gun? It's got a name.
Heating iron,
Yeah, that.
a wood burner.
A wood burner. But
We'll get it eventually.
Just take a look at the detail of these sunflowers that he's been able to put down on a piece of wood. It's just amazing. And it's perfect for autumn decorating.
Yes.
Autumn, winter decorating. As a matter of fact, this is sunflower season. I know I got sunflowers popping up in blooms in my backyard everywhere right now. And as well, you can see the collection of stuff we have. For instance, this lighted gourd down here, which is amazing work, amazing artwork, very integral, but the coloring is just perfect for this time of year. And as you wander around the gallery, you'll see things like a book sitting on a pedestal. I brought this up before, but we really would like it if you signed in. For one, we'd like to know who you are and where you're coming from. But for two, when you do sign in, what happens, Teresa?
It signs you up for the monthly Artifacts newspaper that we give out, and it'll come in your emails, so you don't have to worry about all that extra junk mail laying around the house that way.
And when you walk through the door, you'll see a bunch of folders. You'll see a little display table over here, and this is about upcoming classes. I mean, we're talking about the student show for this month, but how about you become a student? And then you can put your work up here for next November.
Next November. But here's a couple of the classes that's upcoming. We're going to be doing glitter ornaments, which are very nice for a Christmas tree. And then Amanda Bethard, she's going to be doing an oil painting class, and that will be next Saturday.
November 8th.
November 8th, that's correct.
So it's coming up quick,
1 o'clock.
and there are vacancies available. So sign up if you get a chance. And as you just kind of pan around, Todd, you can see that we have a tremendous amount of earthy, colored. Well, I mean, this is Arizona and Arizonan artists, and I think we kind of gravitate towards that type of feel in most of our work. Even my Arizona Yeti photography is very much gravitating towards the oranges, purples, and browns.
And Thanksgiving is coming up. You'll have pumpkin pies.
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin
I want
bread.
pumpkin pie. I want lots of pumpkin pie. Of course, if you don't have a lot of wall space, Martha Sprinkle's refrigerator magnets are perfect
Yes.
to put on your refrigerator.
She sells a lot of those, and she puts so much detail in such a teeny tiny little space. It's incredible.
She's an amazing artist. She really is. And there's this great photographer here that also
I
likes.
know that guy.
I see that, yeah.
Yeah. So if you're into school storm art, then there you go. I mean, how can you pass that up? Actually, Todd, did you know I have this very same image on my wall at home, but it's 36 inches by 48 inches canvas wrap. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
huge.
Wow.
It's huge. So that's the first thing I see when I walk into my house every day. I love this shot. It's my favorite.
It's a great shot.
It's one of my favorites.
For sure.
And then right over here, next to these two young ladies, we have this amazing cactus by a gentleman by the name of Don Watkins. And yeah, you think it's dangerous? It has some sharp pointies on it there, Todd. Be careful.
Yeah.
But this
Sneak
guy,
peek.
this guy does amazing work. And if you're asking yourself, how does he do it? Well, next month's episode of Huachuca Creatives, Don is going to stop by and he's going to give us a demonstration on how he does that. He's bringing his equipment into the studio, and we're going to watch as he creates something right here on the next episode of Huachuca Creatives.
So that will be a very fun episode.
It will. I mean, we've done potters before, but we've never done a potter in action. So you'll get to see how that's done. He also teaches at Cochise College, the same thing. So ceramics.
You may need to wear your rain cape again.
Oh God, yeah. Well, folks, as you can see, the next couple of months is going to have a lot in store for the holidays coming up. A lot of gift buying ideas that you don't have to travel far for. And why is it important to come to a place like this, Teresa?
Because everything here is one of a kind. You're not going to have mass-produced items, and it'll be a very special, unique gift for whoever gets to receive it. And like we said, if you're totally bumfuzzled and you don't know what to buy someone, we have those gift certificates available. So come on by, purchase a gift certificate, and it'll go in their stocking, ready for the holiday.
And I'll tell you, one of the most rewarding things for any artist, no matter what genre of art that they do, is for someone to look at their work, not even have to buy it, but to look at it and say, oh my God, that's absolutely magnificent. And that just fills our hearts with joy, knowing that someone would have that kind of, it would impact somebody like that. So, no, I'm not encouraging you to come here to buy something. Yeah, okay, I lied. Maybe I would like for you to buy something. But if all you do is stop by and admire the work, that doesn't cost a penny. And in these days, look, we're not tone deaf, folks. We understand that these are some trying times with government shutdowns and the economy kind of tanking on us right now, right at the worst possible time. So we get it. But if you want to find a sense of peace, and you want to see the spirited nature of those who walk amongst us, what better place than to come to the Huachuca Art Gallery at 1835 Paseo San Luis in Sierra Vista?
So many of these pieces are created from our journeys that we've taken, like the oil painting. She went and she saw this canyon. My painted desert painting, I went and I saw that. So it gives you an opportunity to experience places that we've seen that maybe you haven't seen yet and you would like to see.
Art is a tale of the perspective of the artist.
Yes.
And it may be a perspective that you've never considered. And that's why small charitable organizations like the Huachuca Art Gallery are so important to a community like ours, because you can find expressions of beauty within your own community that you can't find anywhere else. And it's right there in your own backyard. So please, stop by. Give us a visit. And
3 to 5 today.
3 to 5 today. And just say hello and just give a thumbs up and support to these student artists, amongst others. My name is Sean Yetarian, also known as Arizona Yeti.
And I'm Teresa Ebbs.
And we look forward to seeing you on our next episode of Huachuca Creatives with Don Watkins and his ceramic skills. Till then, see you next time.
Bye.